I'm in nature. And as much as it can feel like technology brings us further from the natural world, I want to show you ways that it can bring us closer. It's a rock. Humankind stands at the precipice of a new evolutionary identity. And as anyone going through societal puberty, it's worth asking, who are we about to become? This is so hyper-connected and chill at the same time. Oh, a fish! I come in peace. I'm not gonna eat you.
I just want to say I'm a big fan of your work.
My name is Simone. Please subscribe. As we get deeper into our digital evolution, we're going to go beyond screens and gadgets to discover a place where technology doesn't disrupt the natural order. Next up, a fireside chat with a local steward who knows these woods like the back of his hand.
We are in Sigru Estate. Sigru Estate is a forest around 1,000 acres, and it is the only forest in the heart of the city. So it's very important for us to prevent fire. Fire is the #1 danger of the forest.
Wildfires raging on the outskirts of Athens forced residents to flee as flames consumed their homes.
We had a big issue in 1981 where approximately 400 acres destroyed by fire. But in the last 3 years, we have something like 500 sensors scanning the whole Sigru Estate 24 hours a day, every day. And the magic thing is that all the sensors automatically send signal to this drone.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Oh, wow. Is this from now?
Real time, yeah. We're having an inspection of the forest for fires. What we do is the Internet of Drones. We use LoRa, Sigfox, and Huawei networks. We use their routers for the 5G connectivity through the cloud for the real-time monitoring.
So what are the different sensors doing here?
We have strategically placed the sensors in the forest. This detects the particles in the air, CO2, heat temperature, humidity sensors, and also we have the so-called FDI, the Fire Danger Index. So as you can see, we can gather information from multiple different systems so that we can detect the fires early.
There is a golden rule of 15 minutes. If in the first 15 minutes we can manage the fire, then we can control it. So our fire brigader to take over.
When we have a trigger alert, the drone automatically takes off and it goes directly to the location where the actual event happened. And then we can see over the AI system on the drone if there's indeed a fire.
Imagine if our forests were equipped with digital eyes and ears and could be protected from threats as old as time. So I'm in the forest, and I'm gonna see if I can trick these sensors into thinking that I'm a fire. Oh, there's one. So this is a CO2 sensor. We're gonna take some baking soda, some vinegar. Let's see if we can trigger this sensor.
As you can see, we had the heat up to 122 Celsius. Once we have the alert from the sensors, we have to take it out with the drone until we're sure that this was possibly a false alarm or a real fire.
You convinced yet?
Alert, alert. We have an alert at 28145585.
The Internet of Drones helps us protect our wild spaces. So with 5G expanding into the great outdoors, work from home becomes work from anywhere. Now let's connect with an AI expert to discuss how we may one day finally outsmart the weather.
你好，谢博士。
Hello. 你好.
Can you tell me a little bit about your project?
Yeah, we developed an AI algorithm for weather forecasting, and weather is much faster than the conventional numerical weather prediction algorithms. You can predict the global weather of the next week in 10 seconds. We trained a large model. It's a deep neural network with millions of parameters.
What type of data are you using?
We are using the reanalysis weather data offered by the European Center for Medium-Range Weather Forecasting.
Do you think that your way of doing weather forecasting will be more flexible as climate change changes weather patterns?
We tested our algorithms of different decades. When we are using the training data from 1979 to 1989, we find that the model does not perform very well, but using a closer time of data, like 2007 to 2017, our model performs much better. So this is evidence that the Earth's climate is really changing. And now these AI algorithms will better predict extreme weather events like heavy raining or the tropical cyclones.
Interesting.
We named a hybrid system that integrates the advantages of AI and conventional methods.
I'm no AI, but we're heading to Finland, and I can predict that it's going to be cold.
What is happening here today?
We are swapping old 4G equipment to new 5G. Only one frequency for 4G, so that's very old stuff.
Wait, is that what the difference is?
With 5G, we can have several frequencies
Yeah.
to spread the network.
And the more frequencies, the better.
Yeah, and here are the radios, actually the brains of this, and they are connected to antennas, sending and receiving the data. Glass fibers and light.
What was it like before this area had 5G?
Especially here in Finland, maybe they have 2G, 3G, 4G, which is good for phones, but nowadays everybody wants to watch the movies and whatever they do, these Facebooks things. They just didn't work.
Yeah.
For example, my home, I just calculated yesterday that I have 15 different equipment connected to 5G and Wi-Fi, but I would use 2G, 3G, 4G. The bandwidth wouldn't be enough.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have enough capacity.
And there were no other internet options?
No.
Because there's
Well-
nothing else?
No, because if you use fiber,
Yeah.
you need to dig hundreds of kilometers to this area for just a few houses.
Okay.
So it's the cost per person. It's very expensive.
Oh, it's so interesting. Because I think of 5G as just cellular network.
Yes.
But
okay.
in rural areas where you don't have fiber or don't have a cable connection,
Yeah.
then this is the network that you use for your
Yes.
computer or for
Yeah.
your TV or for everything.
Yeah, it's much more easier to have 5G. But the challenges we have in winter is if it's windy, icy, or if you have minus 20.
The biggest hurdles in your job is just Finland. It's just-
I want to see how we stay connected even in the most extreme conditions. High-speed connectivity is a game changer, especially when you're miles from civilization.
So how long have you been fishing for?
40 years. I started when I was a kid. My father was a very enthusiastic fisherman. And he's still alive, but he's over 80, so he cannot fish anymore.
I actually don't fish, but I was thinking maybe I can just feed them.
Oh, we are through.
Oh, wow.
Then we can start.
So we have this like fancy sonar thing that's actually connected to an app.
This is so hyper connected and
Oh, a fish. Here you go, little fish. I come in peace. I'm not gonna eat you. What if one of them came up the hole and said hi to me? There you go. There's so much fish. Okay, so I'm on a video call with myself and I'm gonna see if I can call the fish.
Hi, fish.
I just want to say I'm a big fan of your work.
The swimming and the eating things.
And yeah, that's really everything on my end. Unless you have anything you want to bring up with me, then it's really great to meet you. My name is Simone. Please subscribe. Hi.
There's an example of usage of this 5G. My father has problems with his heart, and he has equipment next to his bed, which is taking data from his heart all the time and sending once a day to the hospital, so they can check that if everything is fine.
what would the alternative be if he didn't have internet?
There is no.
He would have to live in a hospital if he...
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
That is good thing that this technology brings to areas that there is no such a good network.
Yeah, most of the time I feel like technology is just bringing me further from nature. It feels counterintuitive, but having connectivity just gives people another choice. Because otherwise there would be a lot of people who, for work or for health reasons, need to be in urban areas. So now it's like, no, you can choose because you have connectivity.
That's true.
Oh, you can even call fish. Technology options are endless. Our ability to harness technology to connect with nature is constantly evolving, but it's more than just understanding it or protecting it. It's about enjoying it too.
Throughout history, human progress in technology has mostly been a burden on our environment, but that doesn't mean that it necessarily has to be that way in the future.
There are so many examples of technology not only helping us protect nature.
You convinced yet?
Oh, to be a 5G antenna and have such a clear purpose in life.
But to connect with each other more deeply.
Hola.
Hola.
Hi.
¿Cuánto tiempo llevas vendiendo productos aquí?
Desde siempre.
This is the place where we keep our treasures.
Wine market.
Oh, hey. When I tell you that you have a special place in my heart, this is where I mean, right there.
Yes, in the left atrial appendage.
Yeah.
Calling 5G the Autobahn of the internet is
Here
the
we
most
go.
German thing I've ever heard.
And to enhance our own personal lives in ways that we never thought were possible.
I'm trying it out by being on like 15 video calls with myself.
You can do this.
I'm gonna make you proud.
Push it through.
Yeah.
I feel too powerful for my own good. I shouldn't be able to hold somebody's heart in my hand. So just like a YouTuber, you spend a lot of time just looking at videos of yourself.
Yeah, it's the best way to learn.
Come on, it's right here. It's inspiring to see such happy robots in your natural environment.
Yeah. They really like it.
And honestly, as long as our relationship, environment, and selves don't start needing tech support,
I'm all for it. Okay, bye.